This week in Sims news, we have the Sims 1 and 2 6th update, MySims Cozy Bundle for PC releasing, and the Sims 4 Blast from the Past live event being extended for another 2 weeks. Starting with the Sims 4 Blast from the Past event. If you haven't started it yet, it will be extended for 2 extra weeks, meaning that the end time for the Sims 4 live event has been moved from the 18th of March to the 1st of April 2025. Hopefully, it doesn't end in an April Fool's Day joke. This was announced via the Sims 4 main menu. It says, get that cake, not your birthday. So, you deserve cake. Earn the surprise birthday cake and get ready to dance. The Blast from the Past event is extended until April 1st. So there's no information as to why the Sims team has decided to extend the live event date for 2 extra weeks, but my guess is it's due to some bugs and issues that people experienced while trying to complete it. Jumping over to the MySims Cozy Bundle PC release. MySims, for those of you who don't know, is a spin-off series of The Sims. It was originally released in 2007 on platforms such as Nintendo Wii, Nintendo DS, and the Xbox 360, and PC. EA have decided to release MySims and MySims Kingdom as the Cozy Bundle, and they started by releasing it over on the Switch, and now it's PC's players' turn. The MySims PC release will focus on the first 2 games in the MySims franchise, MySims and MySims Kingdom, and will feature updated graphics, but all of the original gameplay that OG players know and love. MySims, you can kind of think of it as Sims meets Animal Crossing. You move into a town that has been struggling. You're basically given the task to rebuild the town. You meet characters and build houses for them. Meanwhile, MySims Kingdom is very similar to MySims, except you're in a medieval town and you have to help King Roland and his subjects to bring the land back to life and return it to its former glory. The MySims PC release will be available digitally on both the EA app, Steam, and Epic Games storefronts. And if you purchase the game via EA app and use my EA Creator Network promo code MurelySims, that will greatly help support my channel and what I do here by giving me 5% of whatever you spend. The full release date is set for the 18th of March 2025 at 3 p.m. UK time. Sims 1 and Sims 2 has a new patch that released on the 14th of March 2025. This is the 6th game patch for these 2 games. In Sims 1, they have fixed several issues, including general stability and performance improvements. They fixed a problem where Alt plus Enter does not always scale the way players expect. They fixed an issue where the game crashes if a sim interacts with the shower while the tragic clown is on the lot. If the sim gets minimized while loading packs for the first time, the player can be prevented from interacting with the game until it's restarted. That has been fixed. They fixed lots whose family are on vacations not having a vacation icon. They fixed tiles around pools. They should now be rendered with original fidelity. They fixed a problem where the game was minimizing if it was not the foreground application. They fixed a crash where if you aggressively cycle through window zoom levels and full screen with Alt plus Enter, doing those things should no longer result in unresponsiveness or a crash. They fixed UI scaling at different levels. They have fixed the problem with windowed mode, where the bottom of the game window sometimes defaults to being behind the Windows taskbar. They've also fixed some functionality improvements for The Sims 1. The first one is that The Sims will now have in-game options to control window size, game resolution, and aspect ratio used at launch, which is awesome. The Sims is now using an improved pixel scaling strategy that provides better looking sprites, UI, etc. And in windowed mode, the game window can be resized and the game palette where The Sims is displayed is scaled to match the window dimensions. The Sims game will preserve the original launch aspect ratio. And general notes: the Sims game requires a Vulkan-compatible GPU. Please check on your GPU manufacturer's website to see if it is compatible with Vulkan and ensure that you're updated to the latest driver version. The Sims 2 update notes: they have fixed a lot of issues, including general stability and performance improvements, a problem with FPS drops in various scenarios, They fixed different window shortcuts, resulting in a plain blue window. They fixed the crash problems if a custom beach lot was placed in Belladonna Cove. They fixed a minimizing issue when The Sims 2 was not the foreground application. They have fixed pets in The Sims 2, so you can now scold or encourage pets. They fixed the problem with Eco Guru Sims, sometimes returning from work and being invisible. They fixed resolutions of higher than 1080p, where the pie wheel options will go off screen. When a family tries to travel to a community lot, only the family dog will travel. That should no longer be the case. Everyone should be traveling now. They fixed the issue where on 2K and 4K monitors, selecting the More option results in a mouse pointer jumping off the screen. That should no longer happen, fingers crossed. After running the game for generally 2 hours or more, players have been saying that they have been prevented from interacting with the game. That should be fixed now, so you can play the game for more than 2 hours now. Using Alt plus Enter multiple times was causing the game screen to eventually move off the bottom of the screen. That should be fixed. They've fixed one thing regarding improved functionality. Sims 2 now uses a borderless window to provide the full screen experience. And general notes, there are recurring problems being reported on Intel Arc systems. Also, due to the way the underlying graphics layer that The Sims 2 depends on works, when switching between full screen and windowed mode with Alt-Enter, there can sometimes be a substantial delay while the scene is recalculated and rendered, so you might have to wait a few seconds before you try to do anything while the scene is being recalculated. The Sims team says that there may be issues not listed in the list that are still in the process of being addressed, as certain issues require an extended investigation on their end. Even though the fixes may be in active review, it's not a guarantee that they'll have an immediate fix for it in an upcoming patch. So my friends, what do you think? Are you looking forward to the MySims PC release? Let me know in the comments. And have you finished the Sims 4 Blast from the Past event yet? I do recommend the cake. The cake is awesome. You definitely want to get in there and grab that cake. I will see you in the next Sims video. Until then, happy simming.